Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to be getting on top of and exploring the rooftops of Silvermoon City. We can also show you why there is no flying available within this city, despite many people want there to be some. Let's begin, shall we? We'll be beginning this little adventure at Shepherd's Gate, just within Silvermoon City, the main entrance to the city itself. As we head out into Eversong Woods, we will want to be following the path around to the left. We will be heading to Dusk with a Spire, a place that used to be able to be usable for this exploration, but they have since removed some of the terrain surrounding the area that you had to jump onto to stop people from doing this. But us being a demon hunter, we are able to use the glide and fell rush abilities to avoid that and get to where we need to go. It is coming into view now. We will need to head to the first platform on the area of the quest hub. If we take this orb of translocation, that is the exact area we will need to be. And here we are. This is where we need to be. We will be jumping over to the area just in front of me. But to be able to make this jump easier, I will be making a running jump off a mount. We'll have to cancel the mount. Mid-jump. That's not quite perfect, but we will make use of that. Next, we will have to jump up to this ledge in front of me. We'll have to make use of yet another fell rush. Oops-a-daisy. Apparently I didn't let my fell rush quite recharge enough. Apologies for the wait. Let's hope that this has been enough time. There we go. You can make that up in one, but apparently I messed it up slightly. Now, this is how you get on top of Silvermoon City. A quick aerial view can already show you why there is no flying available within the city. As you can see, between some of the rooftops there is missing textures, and we can see straight down into the void. Much like our Dead Scar exploration video, a lot of the textures are missing from behind many areas that players were not meant to see. It is for these reasons that we are not allowed flying within this city. Simply put, the city is an incredibly broken mess. I don't think we can get up this part. Nope, that part is slightly too tall for us. However, we could get to it from over there, so let's head over there, shall we? Oops. Do it that way instead. I wonder if we can get up there. Easy says we can. A lot of these areas are actually completely walkable on. And they all have collision for some strange reason, despite us players are not supposed to be able to get up there. Just below me, you could just about see some of them at the bottom of the screen, are the Tauran chieftains, if you ever wanted to go and hang out with them on their little balcony. Oops-a-daisy. That happens a fair bit, actually, when we're exploring areas like this. Now, this is the rooftop just across from there. But, annoyingly, we can't progress through any further along because there is an invisible wall blocking our way. In a previous time I attempted to do this video, I tried to get to the little fell crystal you can see down there, and I couldn't make it. I ended up falling just short. I'm a bush. Haha. If you ever wondered what was in this little building here, I can assure you there is nothing. It is just a little room where the textures don't quite match up. You'll find that a lot in this city. Let's get back to where we was, shall we? Now, obviously we can't jump up this part, but whilst I was exploring just before the video, I learnt I could do that to get a little bit of extra height. It is the ability similar to disengage from the hunters. I cannot remember the name of it at this current moment in time. We've sort of explored most of the areas we can get to over there, so let's follow the wall round, shall we? There is yet more void that we can see into, where most of the textures are missing if we look at them from behind. That would be the Royal Quarter, I believe it is called. A place where there is an auction house and a bank. One of two within this city. Another rooftop there, which you cannot see from below. By the way, a lot of these rooftops do not have collisions. So there is a high chance if you come exploring... Damn it. Come on. There is a high chance if you come exploring in these areas that you will fall through and enter Null Void. If you enter the Null Void, then you will probably be signed out, but try not to worry. Because, whoops-a-daisy, losing my screen there, but yes, try not to worry because you will be able to re-log in shortly, a few minutes later, basically. That little blue thing you can possibly see in the void there, that is at the bottom of the Paladin Training Building, which is the two big statues you can see just ahead of us. If I remember my lore correctly, that's where they kept the Naru that they captured. I may very well be wrong about that, though. There is other basements that are very applicable. There have been many other videos that have explored that box down there. I honestly don't know what it is for, and I can't get any closer than this because I honestly can't fly back out. But that box just floats there underneath Silvermoon City for no known reason. I'm going to have to edit a bit of this out. This is the back end of Silvermoon City. An area I believe you can get to if you follow the coastline around the island. I think that's why a few enemies spawn down that way. And why the wall at this side is all intact, as well as any area you can see from the ground down there. Let's continue moving, shall we? We are now heading towards the I might have to just re-record this audio. That is the castle palace where Lorthamar stands, the leader of all the Blood Elves, with his giant pit in front. It's also where the Orb of Translocation is to get you to the Undercity. Whoops-a-daisy. Let's hope we can get back up, which we should be able to. Oh, that's the way we have to go. That wall does not have any sort of collision, so you can just walk right through it. Well, I would want to say a bigger view of the back end of Silvermoon, but as you can see, it just all renders out if you look in a certain direction. However, there is the sea behind us. I believe that over there in the distance is the Blood Elf starting zone. I could very well be incorrect about that, though. Another thing to note, below us, I'm sure you can see, are mountain ranges that are well below all of the ground that you can see in front of you. And we are back to the spot we were before, just in front of the castle palace thing where Lorthamar stands. To keep going further, we want to be going in this direction. Now we want to be able to get up here, which is a simple fell rush up. Let that recharge, because I believe I will need both to get over to the ledge in front of me. I was a liar. Apparently we did not. Yet more of the area behind Silvermoon. That's the dead sky you can see with the grey ground in front of us. A view into one of the buildings below us. I believe that is the portal room where the mage trainers are. God, I can't see. There we are. Keep heading up, shall we? This is the fell crystal that resides right above the main castle. Right below us, as you can see from here, is the main room itself where Lorthamar would sit, and the room behind it where the Orb of Translocation to the Undercity is. Yet more textures missing, as is a very common theme with this city. Oops, a daisy. Still can't see. One thing you will note about this crystal is no matter where you are, And this is the same for any of the crystals, no matter big or small, like you can see with the one over there. The eyes will always face you. Apart from that crystal over there, where we can't see the eyes. Can I have my screen back? This route that I have taken, I believe you can only do with a demon hunter. You can possibly do it with another class if they have a jump ability, much like a warrior or a rogue. Let's go this way though, shall we? However, I believe you will also need multiple things to be able to glide, so possibly goblin glider kits or slow fall potions. I fell through that ceiling just there. I was trying to jump onto it, but apparently I could not. So here we are at the Dead Scar again, which we have already explored in a previous video. It was another one I can't jump onto. I believe that entire rooftop and building there just has no collision whatsoever. Now, in our previous video, we could not get onto the top of this part because we were on lower platforms that we could not jump onto. So, here is an aerial view of the entire Dead Scar, apart from beyond that wall. One thing you will note, while there is nothing up here, there is still collision, so we can walk here. I am unsure as to the reason why. Perhaps this was supposed to be something when they were making the city. Maybe it was supposed to be part of a quest. But who knows the reason why it's still here. Let's head over this way, shall we? Oops-a-daisy. All of these bridges that you can see going across the top of the Dead Scar all have collision on them. Perhaps things were supposed to be sitting on top, since, truth be told, the entire area of the Dead Scar is fully rendered. There are no missing textures whilst you are down there. The areas you cannot see do still have missing textures, like at the end of this bridge. But this would be an area you would not be able to see in game. And as such, they decided not to put it in to save on very few resources. But, as some people say, every little helps. Now, this part is going to be a sort of leap of faith since this tree is in the way. If I zoom right in, we can go through the tree and see that there is a rooftop over there. And that is where we are jumping to. We'll do it from this slightly higher point. It is not far, so it is an easy jump. And what we see there is the archway that goes across. Also fully collisioned. So, anyone can walk up on top or across it to be able to get across the Dead Scar, if you can even get up here. Whilst we are up here, this is Falcon Wing Square. one of the first quest hubs that you get when you leave Sunstrider Isle, I believe it is called. The very first place you spawn as a Blood Elf. It's also the first place you will find an inn in the Blood Elf starting zone. Can we make our way across these roofs? I'll be honest, I didn't actually explore this way before the video, so this is all uncharted territory to me. You'll discover it just as I will. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, it appears we have fallen, so... Well, that would be a good place to end the video then, so... Thank you for joining me on this little exploration of the Silvermoon City Rooftops, and that explains and shows you why we do not have flying within this city. I expect the Draenei city of the Exodar will be much the same. So, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.